back up and get the mirroring effect.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Somebody jump over to... Okay, we are streaming. It's going to be a black screen. And I don't even want to see how bad this debacle is going to be. Go open another tab.
Just got the notification.
Yep. And getting Stout Live 2/27/2022. Sunday night with Professor Cheak.
Sunday night with Professor Cheak.
Greg?
Sunday night with Professor Cheak. Greg?
That was me. Okay, so it is going out. I do have the black screen. Now I'm going to go to OBS. I'm going to go to my... Now, what's going out over OBS? Or OBS. What's going out over... Oh, look at that. Seriously? So, hello everybody. Welcome into Sunday night. I think we have temporarily solved at least half of my issue in that, no, we have not. I'm moving the mouse on OBS and finally it catches up. Yes! This might work. There's a bad delay. So, I'm going to turn off the main setting right here, which I'm going to let the lower third start. I don't know what it's set to.
Why is there a bad delay? Are you watching a YouTube feed?
I don't know. I didn't change, no.
Do you have a monitor connected to the HDMI output of the capture card?
I am outputting the capture card. I'm looking right at it. And it works.
No, well, the HDMI output of the capture card, is that connected to a monitor?
I'm thinking.
Because if you use the HDMI output of the capture card, it's no lag. There's no lag on that.
Okay, well this works. Let's count the lag. I'm going to turn on the main settings. Hey Jeff Ryman, can you hear me? Good evening, good to see you. And I just like working on OBS stuff. So I'm going to turn on main settings right now. And it shows up there 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About a 6-second delay. So the delay is normal. Now Alex's question is, where is the output of my capture card going?
Yes.
Nowhere.
Nowhere?
Yeah. It can't go anywhere. There's no place for it to go. I've got one
monitor.
monitor.
That's my question. That's my question as to why you're looking at the delay. If you had a monitor plugged into the output of the capture card, there would be no delay. There's no lag on that HDMI port. It's a complete.
I have the normal delay on the YouTube stream that I have all the time. What you're saying is correct. I said earlier I'm going to need a third monitor. I understand that. This is perfect. I can come over here and go, I'm going to create a scene. I'm going to call this scene, as soon as I get the right keyboard, we're going to call this scene Alex Teaches Me. We're going to hit OK. We're going to go grab a source. This is where this will get interesting now, because my sources, let's just do a display capture, and we'll do a display capture that's existing just to see what it does. And we'll hit OK, and there's the mirroring effect. So that's awesome. And you'll see here in a second, that's going to mirror instantly on there. So we're going to get rid of that. That's not what we want. Yes. And theoretically, I could hook up a... Let's just go grab a image just to see that this works. I'm going to use an existing image. I don't know what it is. Hopefully it's not anything bad. Oh, it's Biden care. Don't want that. We're going to get rid of that. So now we're going to go grab another image. We're going to create an image, or get an image. And we're going to go browse this computer, which have no clue what's on it because it's been forever. We'll go to pictures, and it's not there. We'll go to my C drive, go to users, go to K&L, go to pictures, go to camera roll, and I'm just going to use that one because OK. okay. Perfect. Perfect. Here in a minute, that's going to show up on the stream. I hit OK. Boom, there it is. Now I can move this. Yep, this is fine. The problem is, if I want to switch back and forth from something in OBS, I now have to either go hotkey it or get me a third monitor, and that's acceptable. That's fine. This works.
Why do you have to get a third monitor? I've only got 2 monitors, and everything that I do works for me.
Well, you're not doing the same thing I'm doing, Alex.
Well, that's the reason why I'm asking it. What I'm asking.
You can answer your own question. You're not doing the same thing I'm doing. I need a third monitor so I can throw my OBS that I have to. If I want to switch something in OBS right now, I have to come down here to OBS. I have to click it, and then I have to switch it, and then I have to minimize it, and in just a second, there we go. That's why. If I have a third monitor, I can throw OBS that I'm broadcasting from on that third monitor, and I have my behind the scenes ability once again. Catching up on chat. Good evening, Tony Wallow. Black Watch says spitballs are optional. Great Guy wants to come in. I mean, this is great. Don't misunderstand me. In fact, I will show you something in a second that once I get the third monitor, and that's probably real soon, 16 days or so away. Hey, Greg.
Hey, what's up?
I went ahead and got started, and this is working out pretty good.
Hey, Ken?
Yeah.
Hey, Ken, I've got 2. You want me to send you one?
Huh?
I said, I've got 2. You want me to send you one?
That's a good one. Does it come complete with cables?
Yes.
I can send you all the cables you need.
We'll see where this goes in 4 seconds, 3 seconds. I don't think this goes anywhere but to a black screen. It does. So that's fine. So now I'm going to bring OBS up.
I'll send you some hope.
And that jumps over to there. If I hit the display, it's going to be
I
OBS.
know y'all think that I'm trying to be funny, but I'm actually trying to be serious. I've still got these 2 monitors I'm trying to get rid of.
And I'm going to minimize that. Why is that playing? There we go. So, this solves said problem of I can come over here to OBS now, and I can show what I'm trying to do. I'll be in there in a minute. I knew this was going to happen. It never fails. How long's dinner? An hour. 20 minutes later.
So what are we looking at? What's that? You're still display capturing your.
No, this is my old. You're looking at my old i7 machine running OBS. You guys can see the mouse move in. I'm in scenes. I'm in sources. I'm in the mixer. I'm in transition. I'm in the controls. And you have to allow for the delay, of course. But it's working this is doing exactly what I want it to do. I don't have the mirroring effect over here unless I go to the display right there. And then now I'll have to work through how to figure out how to not have this, because they do it where when they click on a scene or whatever, it shows up here without the mirroring effect.
Well, that's because when they click on the scene, they're clicking it on their they're clicking the scene on their on the main computer they're broadcasting from.
No, they're not. That's impossible. Okay, so what you just said, watch. I'll do exactly what you just said. Here's my main computer with OBS. If I click over here on this scene, it's not going to have any effect on what's going on my other machine because they're not connected. None whatsoever. If I turn on lower thirds right here and go to a scene that has lower thirds, nope.
But I still see your timer whenever you click something in the OBS on your main machine to change it from the capture card.
Right,
We can see that.
right. Yeah, no kidding, I got that. But right here, that's the capture card. I need to get rid of, if I come over here and put, I'll go display, capture, I'll use a display capture that's existing. It's going to be mirror an infinity screen.
Well, yes, I know that because you're screen capturing your old i7 machine on your new i7 machine, and then you're display capturing your.
So tell me how these. I will send you a video of someone that has this portion right here, and when they click on a source or a scene, it is not this right here. It is what they're trying to do. That's, I need to be able to do, I need to be able to say, I'm going to show you something here. So I'm going to go grab an image for real.
So that's the point. That's the point of I thought that was the point of the capture card. So you don't have to display capture using OBS on your old machine. You do that on your new machine using the capture card.
I want to be able to teach. For example, I want to be live broadcasting. I want this to be blank like this. And I don't have a camera hooked up, so I can't bring my camera in here. I want to be able to go, okay, so as you can see, we've got lower thirds on the left, we've got our scenes, we've got our sources, we've got our audio mixer, our transition, which we don't need because it's automatically set, and our controls for the settings. So I want to say, now I'm going to create an image. You click on the plus sign, you go to image, you can create a new image or you can use an existing image. Well, I'm going to create a new image because I want to go find it, so I hit OK, and then I go browse to find out where it's at, and I know on this specific computer, on my D drive, down here somewhere.
One that says Cheak.
Thank you, Greg.
I'm tired.
You're fine.
You just got through eating supper about 40 minutes ago.
I haven't had supper yet. I'm getting ready to go eat supper.
Spaghetti and salad.
This is crazy. I don't see the daggone stupid D drive, and I know it's on there.
Walmart business.
Why are you eating so early for, Greg? I thought that you usually didn't eat till like midnight.
No. Should eat about 7 o'clock if I was smart.
Yeah, that's what my dad always says. You know.
You ask any dietitian, they'll tell you you should have your evening meal no later than 7 p.m.
I agree with that.
Otherwise, you're gaining weight.
That explains a lot. Well, that's not working. Of course it's not.
But then all these restaurants are open until like 10 o'clock.
That's why Americans are getting overweight.
Yep.
Damn, didn't we go through this before?
Yeah, but now now you can actually see. You should be able to see on the YouTube stream the OBS and the black screen. So this part is actually.
Can you check your?
Yes, ma'am, we do.
Can you check your quality on YouTube and tell me what quality you're broadcasting in? Because it seems to be a little blurry as far as being able to.
latency. Refresh your screen or change your quality. Mine does that all the time. I'm just kind of frustrated right now that I can't find my pictures that are on that D drive that I know are on that doggone stupid D drive, because I put them on there for a reason and I can't find them. Let me see here. You know what? Let's go. Since this is live, unrehearsed, and unscripted, we're going to go add a source. We're going to add a third image. We're going to say okay. We're going to go browse. We're going to go to the desktop. We're going to go to photos. There we go. Oh, let's just use this lovely fish. Well, let's just use me. I'll pick on myself. And we'll say okay. And we'll right click, transform, fit the screen, and hopefully it fills the screen up close enough for me. There we go. Now everybody on YouTube got to see that without any infinity. That's what I want to do right there, Alex. That is exactly what I want to do.
You did it.
Right. I'd really like to do it without having to have two machines hooked up, but apparently I can't do that. So to rehash what I'm trying to do, I'll get rid of this. Oops, wrong button. I'll get rid of this. I'll get rid of, if I hit the display capture, it's going to be this screen because it's capturing this display. I got that. So I'm going to get rid of that display capture. I don't need it. Yes. Image number 2. I have no idea what it is. Oh, it's the one picture I went to find. So let's just make that down there. We'll go add yet another picture. We're going to go grab an image. We'll call it image 3. It's going to go default to my desktop. We'll grab this fish. We'll say okay. We will make it real little. We'll put it up here in that corner. Now I'm going to go add some text. We're going to call it text. You notice I'm real big on renaming this stuff. I've changed the font. I'm going to go grab something I personally like, which is Comic Sans MS. And then I'm going to type in here, wrong keyboard, which is why I want to do it from one machine, but learning OBS with Alex and Ken.
It's fine. You can call me Alexa if you want to.
You might regret that. Let's change the color by going down here to the color, and we'll make it, since it's Alexa, his favorite color is green, we'll make it green, and there it is.
Would you rather call me Professor or Alex?
Alexa.
So now I do agree with the one guy I've watched. You'll notice when I made that, I didn't change the size of the text. I left it as big as it could be, because it's easier to reduce it down than it is to expand it. When you expand it, it gets all distorted. So now we have 3 things. We have 2 images and the OBS. Now because I do not have the internet hooked up to that computer, I cannot go grab something off the internet. Otherwise I could. Lower thirds works. If I bring lower thirds into here, we know it's a browser. We know it's an existing browser. We know it's called lower thirds. And I'm doing exactly what I hate everyone else explains. They say it like everyone understands what you're doing at 100 miles an hour. And I got to work on slowing that down. So we're going to go to lower thirds. We're going to hit OK. We're going to bring it down here to this right there. And we'll add a lower third just to see if it's going to work. So we'll turn off the lower thirds. We'll turn off the lower thirds. That's just us 4. Thought Gary was here for a minute. Okay, so I'm going to go in here. I'm going to change this. No, actually, before I do that, I'm going to put this in the memory slot. And then now I'm going to go in here and change this. Oh, wrong keyboard again. Doggone it. Got to get this worked out to one computer. I seriously do. So this
I
is...
had some audio tones when you touch the wrong keyboard.
Get a shock. And we're going to call that Alex Cheak. We're going to go... We'll give a shout out to the Filipinos watching and calling the prof with an exclamation mark. They'll understand that. And we're going to put that in the second memory slot. Then we'll come up here and we'll add Greg in.
Oh no, I haven't combed my hair and put my makeup on.
I haven't gotten to the pictures yet. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. And we're going to put USN retired. And I'll do another one. And we're going to put that in the third slot right here. And we'll do one more. And we'll pick on our buddy from across the pond. Bloody hell. And we're going to call him the man of 10,000 movies. With double exclamation mark.
You know that would be funny. I just thought of this. His name is, his initials are DG. It'd be funny if his middle name was like Oscar or something that began with an O. Because then you could call him DOG.
Alright, Blackwatch is going to come in and tell us the sound is different, and I'm aware of that because I just looked at chat, and I'll fix that in a little bit.
Sounds normal to me.
Let me catch up with chat here. Looks like Jeff Ryman come in and was giving us a problem about working with old BS, and I like working with old BS. Robert says, no, class in session, throw the bubble gum at, yep, good evening from Tony, good evening Tony. Robert, Greg, Tony says cheeky, Blackwatch says don't make up, your history. I saw that Matthew was in and retracted something, so I didn't get to catch it. Now we'll go back to what I was doing. I'm going to just test the theory of this starting with 1 and scrolling through all 4. Let's make it let's not make it 15 seconds, let's make it 1.5. And let's make it a 3-second delay.
You want to know what Matthew said?
Sure.
You didn't change that other tab. Stage 15. Greg's been smoking those banana peels again. What's your problem, BW?
What tab needs changed?
The second one. It says 15. But you said you were going to set it for 5 or 10.
You're right. I think I did not change that one because I was on the wrong keyboard. Good catch.
So explain to the world what you're trying to do again.
So what this is I've created 4 slots in the lower third, and if it goes the way it should, when I turn both of these on, right down here in this general area, and I don't have my control key hit to highlight, the lower thirds will scroll in and scroll out. And there's not going to be a picture right now because I just want to see if the lower thirds will work. I'll turn it on. It's red because you have to have the main setting on. Turn it on, it goes blue, and voila, lower third pops out. It's just real basic. It should be gone for, and it's not rotating. Now, I'm going to test the professor and see if he knows why it's not rotating. Class is in session, so anyone know why that's only staying on my name? And no, it's not because I want to applaud to myself here. Anyone?
Is it because you don't have
Bueller.
anybody else's names in the...
No. If I go over here, and if I turn this off, which by the way, you can leave the bottom one on. If I go over here and click this on the second one and turn it on, it's going to say Alex Cheak, the prof. If I click on the third one, it's going to say Greg Guy. If I click on the fourth one, it's going to say bloody hell. That is not it. Nice guess, but wrong. Did I let Jeff in? Jeff, are you here?
Yep.
Okay, because I need another monitor.
Matthew, what Matthew said, does anybody agree with me that the hat that Ken makes Greg wear looks stupid? I agree, it looks stupid.
What was stupid? I'm lost.
That the hat you make Greg wear.
Oh, I didn't know Greg had a hat on. I must have missed something.
Greg's on his own now.
Okay, so the reason this isn't rotating and it's stuck on the singular person is because you go to the one you want to start, you have to turn on this button right here which says auto load, loads automatically the next memory slot every time it goes inactive. So we'll turn this on. It's now highlighted. We'll turn that on. We'll turn that on, and now with a little bit of luck this is going to scroll through these 4 names until I turn it off. There's 1, there's 2, and it gets stuck on Alex. There's 3, and lastly will be the one who can't defend himself. Bloody hell. And there it is. So I'm going to turn it off. And I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to open up the settings. You open up the settings by hitting this plus bar right here. And I'm going to go grab a image. If I don't already have one in there. And Jeff knows what's going to happen. Thanks, Jeff. So I'm going to use setting number 1 for right now. I'm going to click on the image and there's nothing there. Because I got to come down here and I got to add my logo. So I'm going to click on add my logo. I've got to choose my image. Now I don't know if I have anything in there or not, but I'm going to click choose my image. You would think I could get this image from here, and I will tell you I cannot. We'll grab me again. This is a goofy picture. We'll hit open. We'll hit OK. We'll turn it. You'll see right here it's broken. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but the icon is broken. That's because that's not where this comes from. Now to get rid of this, you just hit this X and it gets rid of the logo. So to get the logo, what we have to do is we have to go to the computer itself. We have to go into C drive. We have to go into OBS in program files. We have to go to OBS. We have to go into animated lower thirds and then go into logos, and there are no logos. So let's grab a logo. I'm going to minimize this for a moment so I can deal with what I'm trying to do. I'm going to reopen this. I'm going to go into, I don't know where the hell I was at, but yeah. Is it my F drive?
Like watch we fixed Aaron's buzzing sound today.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
We need to remove the batteries out of this leak.
It was that old funky headset. They were wearing.
That's not a headset, that's a stupid hat. It's a pointed one. A dunce cap.
So I'm going to just grab this. I think I can drag and drop. So I'm going to just drag it over here. Get my permissions correct one of these days. And there's our first logo. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can grab another logo since we have 4 names. And I'll go to the desktop. I'll go into photos. I'm going to drag this one in there. There's going to be 2. And then I'll grab this fish. There's going to be 3. And I don't think there's a 4th one. I'll grab this cichlid right here, and there's going to be 4. So now I got 4 names with 4 logos, and I'm really going to challenge myself here. So we can close all this out. I'm good. Everything's there. We can reopen OBS. We're going to go grab a logo. Want to make sure we're on the first slot, which is me. We're going to grab a logo, choose an image, and we're going to go to C drive, program files. Where'd it go?
Hey, Robert. heard.
OBS Studio.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you, Jeff.
Yes.
Now that you give the chat's headset to Gary, they're going, hello, can you hear me? Hello.
So let's just test this one with one picture for right now. And we'll do that by closing the settings. We'll turn it back. We'll turn the main one on. It'll be blue. And as soon as I turn this one on, this will pop up instantly. And hopefully with a little bit of luck, that image is there. And it is. It's just a little. So that's good. Now when it goes to the next one, it should still have the same image. And it does. So that's good. I don't need to go any further. I know that's going to work. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to open the settings again. I'm going to make this 3. I'm going to turn the image on. I'm going to turn it on. Turn it on. And you can see the differences. Now that's got a background. It's the same size image. And on my other machine, I've got bigger images. I figured out the size. I'm not going to take the time tonight to go in there and jack with that. You can change the background. I believe it's right here. We'll make it blue. Yeah, see, that's pretty simple. So yeah, that works. So we'll turn it off. Now, this will be a true test of things. And I just thought of something else, Alex, if Alex is still with us.
Yes, I'm still here.
I need to bring zoom up and minimize it like Doug does and put it down here in this area on the stream. But that's not an issue tonight. We'll deal with it later. Ginger Snaps, what's going on here if you don't mind me asking? Well, Ginger, I could be mean and quote Kerry Holzman and Doug Betts. You can use the DVR and catch up, or I can just tell you I am learning and trying to teach and show some things I want to do in OBS. As it says right here, learning OBS with Ken, or with Alex and Ken. So back to the problem at hand. Let's go over to the second one. Click on Get Your Logo. And this is Alex. And Alex, do you want to be a big fish or a little fish? Okay, a big fish. Good choice. Now you'll notice I didn't even have to go look for that because it took me a while to understand. Once you go in there, it automatically defaults to OBS Animated Lower Thirds logos. So I'm going to make Alex this big red Oscar right here. Click Open. Click OK. We're going to go to the third one. We're going to click on this. We're going to go get your image. We'll make Greg the cichlid. Open. OK. And I honestly don't know if this will work or not. Seriously. We'll go to the fourth one.
I don't like that one.
We'll go. This one may or may not work. We'll open it. Oh, well, bloody hell, it's just going to be a woman and be sideways. Might as well make him really mad at me. So now, I'm going to turn on the main box. It's blue. I'm going to turn this one on, and we'll see what happens. And look, it starts with bloody hell. Hopefully it goes back. And if it goes back, it did not. That's fine. Why didn't it go back? I honestly don't know. Get a drink of water. Turn it off for just 1 second. Take it back to the beginning. Turn this off to reset it. Turn this on. Turn it back on. And I always have this issue. It always loses, for some reason, the other ones you put in there. I don't know why. I really do not know why.
Damn, call OBS up and tell them.
I tried. I told him this was Catherine. No?
Yes.
Yes? That's just stupid.
It is stupid, actually. You should be able... In fact, I know you can do it because I watched the guy that did it, but I didn't obviously pay enough attention to know how he did it. So let's try this. Let's turn this... Let's go over here. Let's go... choose, since Greg wants to be the bigger fish, we'll make Alex the little fish.
Crap. Let it go.
I know. So there's, now see, it automatic. Okay, so I'll have to research that because I really don't know. I have no clue. Because if I go back to me, I've lost the logo, that's lost the logo, that's lost the logo, and that's lost the logo. If I turn it on, it's going to go through the names, which is fine. But I don't have the logo. So
But each one can have an independent logo.
yeah, they can actually, Jeff. I watched a guy, he did, 4 seems to be the magic number. He did that. Although, you know what he did do, now that I think about it, is, so I'm going to go cancel this. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to choose an image. I'm going to get me, pick on myself tonight, that's fine. I'm going to get rid of this by pressing down till it blinks. I'm going to get rid of that. Pressing down till it blinks. Get rid of that. And it's gone. So now the only one there is me. We'll go put the logo back because for some reason it just doesn't want to stay. Now when I turn it on, it's good to go and it's going to stay there. I remember now he didn't do it in here. I believe he did it by going down to here, going to another logo, typing in Alex, oh, wrong keyboard, Alex Cheak, putting it in the memory slot, turning it on, and turning this one off because it will, since it's in one slot, it will stay there. Then when you turn this one off, Alex is there. And since I don't have him another one for it to go to or on a timer, well, I guess it is on a timer. So yeah, I'll have to research that. But this is good. Excuse me. This is good. There's no, I don't have any infinity. The screen is showing what I'm doing. I'm just going to have to transfer some things and do all that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come over here to catch up on there, the chat, and there's not much going on, so that's cool. Doesn't look like anybody's gotten kicked out. We had someone called Ginger_snaps wanting to know what's going on, and I may or may not have explained that too good. Ginger Scraps has 20 subscribers. Looks like she's a gamer. And she's been around since 2010. So welcome, Ginger. Welcome. I've got a long ways to go, and I'm not going to deny that. I do want to get where this zoom is included on that there. And I don't think I can do that with 2 different machines. Yes, Greg, you have a question.
Yes, teacher, I have a question. Can you go over that again? I'm a little confused.
No, because I'm a lot confused. I mean, it's good. I can do this, but there's got to be a way, and I've seen guys do it, probably from one machine. I'll keep reaching out. Maybe somebody will come through. So you guys saw earlier today, I did one with the green screen. I want to tackle that.
Yeah.
I need to make a different Zoom account that's current because I've got that set up on a fake account, but the effects are so horribly bad that when I go to the, like if I go to my green screen here, it's a complete green screen. On that other fake account, there's this big old circle right here, and it shows whatever's in the background, where this green screen takes everything out. I don't understand it. It does what it does. So I'm going to go in the stream because I need to get this. So what are you wanting to use with OBS with Zoom? Hey Ginger, seriously, no pun intended, but I did a stream about 3 hours ago. I uploaded it. That will show you exactly what I'm talking about with Zoom. The green screen, I like the specific effect that green screen gives me. Whereas I don't have a camera hooked up right now because this was just a impromptu, throw a computer up, connect it to the capture card to see if I can do what I've done, which I can, so that's good. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream. I'll leave the Zoom open so you guys can pick me apart while I'm eating dinner that Lorna cooked, and I'll come back and I'll hook everything back normally, and we'll do the normal
Yes.
normal stuff. Yes, no more OBS. All right.
Is the capture card going to be working later?
Well, yeah, sort of, kind of. It won't. I won't be able to do this.
I mean, you and Alex are still running around loose, so I don't know how.
Do what?
You and Alex are still running around loose, like Blackwatch said the other day.
Yeah, that's
What are you
true.
capturing?
Yeah.
The internet.
Ah,
So let me end the stream. That was 40 minutes. That was good.
all right.
It's good. I mean, honestly, I see potential here. I just got to figure this out.
Yeah, I gotta go watch your other one where you did the green screen.
Yeah, go watch that. And I didn't mean for that to come off like it did when I told that to Ginger Snaps. It's just.
No, I know. I saw it. I just didn't get a chance to watch
Wait,
it.
how are you streaming and on Zoom without an internet? I've got two machines running, Matthew. The thing you're looking
Are you
at.
on your old or your new one when you're doing all this stuff now?
Okay, so I'm going to turn all this off. Watch this. Gone, 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 gone. That's all going to go black. That is on my old original i7. It is running into the capture card, and it allows me to do things here in OBS without. If I come over here and turn on the, I think it's this one. No, hang on. I think it's
Seems
this.
like that machine's still working pretty well.
It does. So, this is going to have a mirroring effect. You can see right here it mirrors a little bit. I've tried everything known to mankind to make this work. I can't do this right here without it mirroring. So I can work with this. This gives me a very good starting point, because now I can go, okay, let's shut off lower thirds. And who knows, I might even get to the point where I can say, let's go find that plug-in, plug the internet in, and go find the plug-in, which I can't do right now. You'll notice down here, I don't have an internet connection because I had hooked it to move it over next to my other machine. All right, that's a simple fix. All I got to do is
Take one of your 1,400 tables.
I'm down to 1350, but thanks. I appreciate that compliment.
Oh, okay.
And check your messenger when you have time.
So I plugged that in, and you'll notice almost instantly it didn't come up. There it is. So I'm going to leave the mouse right where it's at, and now I have the internet. So in theory, we'll see what this does. This will be interesting. Yeah, so I, in theory, can now come up here, go to the internet, pay no attention to all those horrible sites that this is going to show you, and I can go to OBS
Oh my God!
Studio.
You got the internet? Jesus! Oh.
.com, I think it is. I don't know. Nope. Oh. Okay, so clearly that was the wrong site. So let's go into Google and go OBS. Then go to, Broadcaster, that's right. So Greg is real good at this. I'll give credit where credit's due. He can find more things for me, which is actually very beneficial. I don't know how he does it, but this is where you get OBS from. You have the Windows version and the Mac version and the Linux version. Obviously, you just click on that. And I downloaded it. It says it's 27.2.1. I don't think it is. I think it is actually 27. Oh, yeah, that is 27.2.1 is correct. I am currently running OBS version 27.1.3 because if you remember the debacle we had a couple days ago with OBS, that's why I went and put this one on here. So I can either reinstall over this, I don't think I lose anything, or I can come up here to help, check for updates, and it will tell me that 27.2.1 is available. So Either way, I can either update it or do that, or I can just reinstall over it. It doesn't make any difference. But yeah, this is good, Alex. I appreciate it. We just got a few things we've got to iron out, and we're pretty good at getting things ironed out. It's just a matter of time. So let me actually go kill the stream. Wrong mouse again. So, Black Watch Matthew Cap Kid, no, you should have gotten a notification. This was my third and final one that would allow a notification. I don't know why it didn't. We probably lost Ginger Snaps. There's been no comment since she asked her last question. So I will end the stream. I'm going to go eat dinner. I'll leave Zoom running so you guys can talk. You can talk.